trained by Dave Casey. And Shelby Botel, the rider. And Kelly's Gift, the last one to link up. Late scratching So Fly here. $2.20 for Long's Champ. And it'll go out favourite for the opening event of the season. First of 6 today. Almost set to go. Stand by. 1100 metres. Starter now. Gets around in position. Light on. Gates spring back, they're off and racing, and coming out very quickly was Slightly Foxed, and Kelly's Gift is firing through on the inside. Long's Champ is showing plenty of dash. Pigeon Post is also going up there wider, and West River Billy's going to settle just off the pace. Then 2 lengths to Deltron, Dank Star. Then came a Lambo Impact, who's back on the inside. A further length to Wigwam, and Shell Shockers last of all with 650 metres left to travel, and Pigeon Post with a wing on every plate, and it dashed away in front. It opened up 3 lengths lead on Long's Champ. Slightly Foxed is running third. They were followed by Kelly's Gift. Then came West River Billy, a length and a half back in the field. Then to Deltron, who's back on the inside. Dank Star's being ridden up as they come around the corner. Wigwam is well back in the field. They balance up now, and Pigeon Post is out by 3 lengths. Long's Champ, the favourite. Can he do it today? He's 23rd start. He's out after this leader. 2.5 back. Third is Slightly Foxed, and they were followed by Kelly's Gift. Long's Champ goes to Pigeon Post at the 100. Long's Champ goes up. He hits the lead, and he'll break through today. Long's Champ, and he comes on. He wins by a length and a quarter. Second is Pigeon Post. Deltron got third. Shell Shock made ground. Then came Slightly Foxed. Wigwam back behind those. Over on the outside was West River Billy. Then came a Lambo Impact. Dank Star was well back in the field with Kelly's Gift. Long's Champ, he got there today. After the leader kicked away there, showed plenty of pace, Pigeon Post. But Long's Champ cutting him down for Ellie Cockram. Hopefully get a few of them hiccups out the road early with that. That's it. Trained by Rod Brown here locally in Esperance. Light on, set to go. Race number 2. Offen Racing, beautiful start, looking on, came out fast on the inside. Dignity Hayes, Hussars and Oosterman going around the outside. There's plenty of pace in the race early on. They were followed then a break of about 3 lengths further off to Cut Snake. He's found himself back with Academy Tide while Oosterman took up the running. Tempestuous Strike was a little bit wide. He worked up around the outside to second, 3/4 to looking on, third on the inside. Then one away to Hussars, who's one off the fence. He's on the outside here of Dignity Hayes. Then 2 lengths to Cut Snake and about 4 lengths to Academy Tide, who's last of all. 500 metres left. left to travel, and Oosterman, the local galloper, is out by 2. Tempestuous Strike looking on, down on the inside third. Hussars has taken up wide on the track. They were followed by Dignity Hayes. Cut Snake into the open. He's coming down the outside with his run, and about 3 lengths to Academy Tide. 200 metres left to travel now, and Hussars goes up on the outside. Here's Cut Snake. Oosterman is battling on, and then came Dignity Hayes. Cut Snake goes to Hussars. It's Hussars and Cut Snake. Cut Snake doing too well. Cut Snake comes on by 1. Second has crossed the line is Hussars. Oosterman third. Fourth Dignity Hayes. Then came Academy Tide looking on, and Tempestuous Strikers at the rear. Cut Snake is the winner. Number 2, Cut Snake, Sean O'Donnell Jr. Plenty of pace in the race early. Copper Scully now comes along there for Kate Fitzgerald. And the last one to come along is Bohemian Lass, who's drawn the outside gate. So they're all set to go. Stand by. 1,200 metres, light about to come on. Bohemian Lass now walks up on the outside. Light on, stand by. Gate Spring, beautiful start in the third from the 1,200. Flaming Famous flew out from 2. It goes to the lead. Ignite the Sky is showing plenty of dash, and Copper Scully's burning around the outside, and I think it's going to find the front. Gustivo Fringer's up there nice and handy, and they were followed by Hot Couture just a little bit wide. Galactic Ruler going through on the inside from Crafty Maze. Then a further length and a half back to Paradise Lass from Bohemian Lass on the inside. Original Star, and 2.5 back to Lightning Point, is at the tail of the field. Well, around the outside here, and Copper Scully took up the running. Shows the way by a length. Gustivo Flinger's got around the outside to be second. They were followed by Flaming Famous, who's down on the inside third. They were followed by Hot Couture, who's a little bit wide as they go past the 400 metre mark. Ignite the Sky's up in that leading pack. Then came Crafty Maze, who's back on the inside. And out wide was Paradise Lass, and Bohemian Lass is gaining a run. Inside the final 250 metres, Copper Scully just in front. Ignite the Sky on the outside. Then getting a run is Flaming Famous coming through, and also Galactic Ruler on the inside, and Paradise Lass is out wider on the track. Ignite the Sky takes the lead, and Ignite the Sky won. Getting second on the outside is Paradise Lass. Close up was Flaming Famous on the inside with Original Star. Crafty Maze was also there with Bohemian Lass. Galactic Ruler, Copper Scully on the inside got tired late. Gustivo Fling was back behind them with Hot Couture, and a long way back was Lightning Point. Ignite the Sky, you'll find Lisa Staple. all clear on 169.11. The time is 110.8, 110.8. It's 3/4 by a long neck, 3/4 by a long neck, and the margins 110.8 the time. All clear after the third. In the Boxing Day meeting, which is always a big hit down here, and it's with a lot of the holiday crowd come down from Kalgoorlie during January. But the Boxing Day meeting here is always a fantastic day's racing. Now Assassin Clam just in reverse at the moment, about 3 lengths behind the gates, shouldn't be too far away. Just going backwards. It looked like it was going to go in a while ago, but it's been in reverse now. They get it going in first down in Esperance. They opened that last year downstairs. Now Assassin Glam's got his head up near the gate. A few attendants getting behind him trying to muscle him in, but he just pulls back just at the moment there. She's a mare rather, Assassin Glam. Now goes up, set to go, 1200. Starters up, light on. About to release them, race 4. Stand by, CIA will start off the inside. Often racing, good start. Washington Square jumped away fast from out wide. Also showing speed was Devalicious and Hockney. Assassin Glam's also going up towards the lead. Bonfem's going to settle just off them. CIA's back on the inside from Spirit of Jackson, then 2 lengths to Scenic Blitz. They were followed by Devalicious now getting back, and a break of 2.5 to the Albany Express, who's last of all. 800 to go, and Assassin Glam, plenty of pace, led 3/4 the favourite, Washington Square. Up on the outside for Kennedy, then 2 lengths away to Bonfem. Then Hockney fourth on the inside from CIA as they gallop past the 600 metre point. They were followed by Spirit of Jackson taking off 3 wide. 2.5 to Scenic Blitz. They were followed by Devalicious, and a further 2.5 to the Albany Express, who's last of all. 400 metres left to travel in. Race 4 from Esperance. Washington Square goes up on the outside to Assassin Glam. Out there wider on the track is Bonfem, and also Spirit of Jackson down the outside, and CIA gets into the opener. CIA accelerated up at the 200, took the lead from Washington Square, who's fighting back. Then came Assassin Glam and Spirit of Jackson at CIA, 2 3/4 in front. He's doing too well, and CIA comes on, scores by 1 from Washington Square. Photo for third between Hockney and Spirit of Jackson. They were followed back behind them by Scenic Blitz. Then came Assassin Glam, Bonfem, Devalicious, and the Albany Express is at the tail of the field. CIA number 4 is the winner, double there. The margins are 1 1/4 by 4, 1 1/4 by 4, and the time 110.26. There's the all clear. All clear on 425 and 1. 425 and 1. Correct weight, all clear after race 4. to the day. Race number 5. They're all set. Duke of Downs about to go in. Light about to come along. I think Duke of Downs is in. Lights on. Stand by. 1300. Race 5. About to release them. Couple of late scratchings. Stand by. Finally they're away here in the 5th event. Duke of Downs, he came out very quickly. He's going up towards the lead. Flying Medal is showing pace. Also Sentence, Undisclosed Desire is going to settle down, well placed on the inside from Mrs. Hartley. Scandalous Lady's going to settle back with Idealist, and Fathing Fast at the tail of the field. 1,000 to go, and Duke of Downs allowed to stretch along, and he gets away by a couple on Flying Medal running second. Then came Sentence, who's third. 3/4 back on the inside, Undisclosed Desire. A length back over on the outside as Mrs. Hartley as they go past the 800 metre point. Scandalous Ladies off with a run around the outside. Then came Idealist and a half back on the outside to Fathing Fast. 600 metres left to travel, and Duke of Downs allowed to stretch along, and it's out by 2.5 on Flying Medal. Then a couple away then to Sentence. Scandalous Lady moving up 3 wide. Undisclosed Desires back on the inside. Then came Mrs. Hartley, who's well back with Idealist as they sweep around the corner, and Fathing Fast is hooked to the outside. Duke of Downs at the 300, about to be joined by Flying Medal on the outside. Then 2.5 to Sentence, who's battling on, and down the outside is Scandalous Lady. Inside the final 150 now, and Flying Medal just in front from Duke of Downs. That's Flying Medal doing too well, and Flying Medal comes on. Scores a length on Duke of Downs. Scandalous Lady third in front of Sentence. Back behind those was Mrs. Hartley from Fathing Fast, Undisclosed Desire, and Idealist as last. Treble Lisa, along with Brett Matthews. They've had a very good day. Next meeting in a fortnight. Now, Mahjong Smile about to link up. They'll be set to go. Stand by. Lucky last on the program. Starter about to get around her. Light on. Race 6, the last from Esperance. About to release them. Rio Flyer the favourite. Light blinking away, they're off and racing. Beautiful Dispatch once again, and coming out quickly on the inside was Deirdre. Also Bear Trader showing plenty of dash, and going up towards the lead here also is Calavito. He's showing plenty of pace, and Rio Fly is going to settle just on the inside. Spinning Kitty also going up towards the front. They're tightly bunched behind these leaders. Pilbara Dream, Condescending's around the outside, then came Ibrahimovic, Universal Express and Mahjong Smile. Goes back to the tail of the field, Spinning Kitty in front. Chop It Out was wide. He went around the outside to second. Third is Bear Trader as they come inside the final 500. Calavito's just off them. Deirdre's back on the inside. Rio Flyers now going up in the middle as they go past the 400 metre point. They were followed by Pilgrim Dream. Then out wider on the track was Condescending as they come inside the final 300 and Chop It Out. Extended on the outside and he quickly sprints up. Takes the lead now from Spinning Kitty. A length away to Bear Trader coming up on the outside. And they were followed by Rio Flyer, but Chop It Out is going strongly. He's a length in front. Chop It Out from Bear Trader, and Chop It Out comes on. 3/4 on Bear Trader. Spinning Kitty third. Mahjong Smile made good ground for fourth. Then came Rio Flyer, ran fifth from Condescending. Ibrahimovic, Pilbara Dream, Calavito. Well back in the field, Universal Express, and Deirdre's run back at the rear of the field. Chop It Out